really not into dreams anymore, okay? I'm into fucking nightmares. You guys with me on that? You got to end somebody's dream. You got to take their job. You got to take their heart. Are you guys clear about this NFL shit now?
Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players. We could get the greatest coaches. The great games we've played in. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
But the thing that I like this week, that was better than last week, nobody gave up, so that was huge for us.
The greatness of the Raiders.
Raiders!
Raider Nation, what's going on, man? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Going to talk about some rainbows and puppy dogs tonight. How's everybody doing, man? Got James Furpo up in here. Raiders. Said, I guess all the rainbows, puppy dogs, if that's another 5 minutes. Yeah, I had to get some stuff set up, man. So, appreciate everybody in here. Raider Pete, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Got Raider Nug, Vince, dude. Holy shit, Vince. Long time no see, brother. Long time no see, Raider Nug. How you doing, bro? How you doing? You guys hear me all right? Is the audio all right? Let me know. If they take pride in it. It is what it is. Well, how's it going, man? He said they could take their pride and shove it. Shout out to you, man. Who else? Oh, Southside Raider up in the house, dude. What up? How you doing, dude? What is going on, man? Good evening. That's right. Gonna get into some stuff. It is what it is. There's a fucking disgrace with the team damn colorful fruitcakes. I had to drink to that one, bro. Raider Nug been laying low. Cool. Glad you're good. Salute to you. It is what it is. All right, so I want to get into a few things. We'll talk about this press conference. First of all, bought another box of cards. We'll open up. But we're going to do another show. I'll try to make this one quick. So here's what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to do this stream, try to make it quick, and then we'll do the card opening on a second stream on my channel. So I scheduled the other one for 10:30, an hour from now. Well, 10:30 my time. So that'd be 9:30 Pacific time. We'll go live. We're going to open up. Got a bunch of cards I bought. Went kind of crazy. So we'll open those up over after I finish this show. I want to make that a separate show. So Raider Pete. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Raider Nook. Is that Pillaging Pete? Chronicles of the Black Hole, dude. Salute, my brother. And let me say my piece. Anybody wants to come in here, we'll kind of make this between a half hour, 45 minutes, and then do this card opening. I got a bunch of Raider cards we're gonna open up, dude. I'm calling it like the Raiders Ultimate card collection. Getting my card collection back up. So something kind of went down today. I want to be honest with you guys, dude. I love everybody that follows me, and I know we have a small following, and I'm glad for that. I feel like we're a family. I'll let you know, like, I get kind of nuts sometimes, guys. People that know me, if you know me for a minute, dude, like I am, sometimes I can come off the handle. Some people don't like that, and I get it, dude. You know what I mean? But for me, like, dude, since I can remember, dude, I've said this before, but I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, like even going back to high school, man, like when my football team would lose, like I would cry. Like I don't cry like for nothing, dude, but like when we lost a football game, I took that shit personally. Like it hurt my soul. It was like a piece of my heart and soul got ripped out when we would lose a game. It would take me like, I don't know, 3-4 days to get over it, guys. because that's the way I look at competition. And for me, football was always different than other sports. I don't like losing at anything, but especially in football, like people that can just lose at something, especially like in a game, and you're comfortable with it. I think you have to like check your gut. Like if you're comfortable with losing, I think you should really check your gut of like the kind of man that you are. And I get it. Like our society has changed to everybody gets participation trophies, everybody's soft, and hardcore guys like me just don't fit in modern society. Like I get it. You know what I mean? I was raised old school. That's a huge part of it. So I want to go back years ago about Raiders. And, even when the Raiders would lose, like, and even still, like, you can ask my wife, dude, like, I'm pissed off for like 2 or 3 days. Dude, sometimes it's not until Wednesday till I'm over a loss where like I could start stomaching it and like I'm okay with it. I know other fans are different. They're not as passionate or they're just wired different or whatever. They can take a loss, go drink a beer. It's all good. They're good the next day. There's people like that. I get it. Are they a bigger fan than me? I don't know. All I know is who I am. Okay. And like how I'm wired. And I'm passionate about this football team. So years ago, if we go back, go to like 95.7 The Game era, back in the Bay, I would call into the show. Got hated on because they're all Niner fans up there and stuff. But, I did that because my passion for this team, because I was tired of everybody hating on the Raiders, especially with the move from Oakland to Vegas. And, I know it was a tough transition and all that stuff. But way back when, dude, like, to be honest with you guys, there wasn't a lot of guys who was, we can go in here, Raider Nug. And I'm not calling anybody out, but I'm just going to say like, or Raider Pete or Southside Raider. Like a lot of us, honestly, if you go back 6 years ago, a lot of us didn't have our name and Raider with like, within our name. Mikey Raider, I think, was one of the first ones. Shout out to Mikey Raider, OG. One of the first ones to have Raider combined in his name. So years ago, maybe this was 2015. Shit, I don't even remember. This was before the move from Oakland to Vegas. But years ago, I was trying to think of like what name I wanted to call myself. And because I'm like a diehard Raider fan that bleeds silver and black, and I'm so passionate about this team, I decided that at that point in time that I was going to be hardcore Raider. And not because I'm more diehard than other Raider fans, but that like I've just been so passionate about this team, like it made sense because I get pissed off, I get fired up, and shit just makes me go nuts sometimes. Because like my will to win in that intro video I did, like my will to win of how bad I want this team to win, it's bar none. Like I don't care. Like nobody can really like. I hate to say it like this, dude, but like, because I know we all want to win. But when I look at it and my drive and my soul of how bad I want this organization to do well for all of us and to bring a championship home to Raider Nation, we've been dog shit for so fucking long. I'm hungry. And I'm sorry if I come off the handle and some people don't like that. I'm sorry if rainbows and fucking puppy dogs don't come out of my mouth. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I'm a diehard, hardcore fucking Raider fan. And if anybody has a fucking problem with that, I got a couple fucking words for you. Unfucking subscribe. Take your fucking button and shove it right up your fucking ass if you don't like it. Because I don't do this shit for money. I do this shit for my love for Raider Nation. And years ago, to the OGs that know me, know the content that I was bringing, how we would bring on all kinds of motherfuckers up in here, other content creators, and how we were trying to create unity for Raider Nation. That was this motherfucker. Nobody else when all this hate was going on Raider Nation. That was this fucking guy. And I hate to be the guy that's like, oh, look at me, but I'm going to tell you the fucking facts. And I took a step away. I'm sorry. I'll tell you guys straight up. I have an issue with forced vaccinations and shit like that, okay? I got an issue when shit's being forced on me, and I don't agree with some of the fucking agenda when I don't know what the fuck is in it and what the fuck's really going on. I know others, you'll follow blindly. I mean, how many people... I shouldn't even fucking say it, dude, because it's so controversial, but I'll just say I'm always going to be me. And I do this Because if I have a monetary value, I'll be honest with you guys. I could do this to make money. Don't get me wrong. I fucking know I could. I don't want to because I don't want any monetary value to ever dictate my love, my passion for the Raiders and for the Raider Nation to where I'm going to cater to a certain agenda because I got to get a certain amount of views or whatever. And that way it brings in income for me. No, because then I'm tainted and I can't be the real me. Then I'm being subjective to a monetary value holding me down and I can't be hardcore Raider. And same, to be honest with you guys, same when I brought other people on. And I love like a lot of other Raider content creators. If I fucked with you, I've been on your channel and I roll with you, you know who you are. You know I'm fucking down with you and you're down with me. And those are my homies. If I'm not down with you, you fucking know. And I clown you fucking clowns out all the fucking time. I call you motherfuckers out all the fucking time. Damn fucking right I do. And I know you watch my shit. And I know you copied our content. And I know you motherfuckers are riding our coattails. You've been riding our coattails since day one. Day fucking one, bro. I know you still riding our fucking coattails. So shout out to NWA. Because that's what I'm all about. And the Raider Nation. So I'm just going to leave that at that. And I guess we can get into fucking talking about this rainbows and puppy dog shit. I ain't bringing rainbows and puppy dogs, guys. I'm not. I'm sorry. You guys want fluffy shit? Get your fucking vaccine. Go listen to somebody else. I don't fucking care, dude. I mean, I got over 1,000 subs. That's awesome. You know, I've spent so much time, dude, doing certain things for Raider Nation, whether it's editing videos for 8, 10, fucking 12, 16 hours, dude. Like for a 1-minute intro. When I brought tons of motherfuckers on my platform to create unity in Raider Nation, I was spending 8 to 16 hours just to try to collab with other dudes. And all these motherfuckers are so worried. This is why I call them out. Because they were so worried about their own views and their viewers getting stolen to somebody else. They stopped wanting to come on my channel. And because I'm hardcore Raider. Because I'm a much more passionate fan than their punk ass. I'm a hardcore Raider fan. And when this channel was created, it was created for other hardcore Raider fans. And that's it. That's it, man. So if you down with me, I will fucking rock with you till the end of the earth. And I fucking mean that shit. If someone's my homie, we're going to ride together and we will fucking die together. And I don't say that fucking lightly. Those that know me, you fucking know me. If you don't know me, you ain't my fucking homie. So go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucking I rock with my homies, dude. That's how I was raised, bro. People like, dude, like I could tell you guys fucking stories, dude. I've told stories before. I can tell you how I lived in fucking San Antonio. We had drive-bys in front of my house. My brother almost died for wearing the wrong color in the mid-90s when it was Bloods versus Crips. You know, I was like the only fucking white boy in my class. Dude, I've been there, fucking done that. I don't like to go there, but I'm just saying, dude, there's a lot of fake motherfuckers out there, dude. There's a lot of fake ass motherfuckers out there. And to the OGs and the people that fucking are the real Raider Nation, we can spot a fake ass bitch a mile away. I truly believe that. We can spot all these fake motherfuckers a mile away. Whether it's within the Raider Nation or whether we're talking about our own coach that's supposed to bleed silver and black, who I'm not convinced on. I don't like this fucking guy. But it's more than I just don't like him. Because I'll give anybody a shot. I'll give anybody a shot. Look, show me by your actions. Bring it to the table. Shut the fuck up and show me. And I feel like our coach is a clown, bro. I truly do. I feel like our coach is the biggest fucking clown in the entire NFL. And we had a real one. Gruden bled silver and black. Jack Del Rio, questionable. I don't think he had enough fire. Hugh Jackson, with as much like wrongs as Hugh Jackson did with some of the hate that Hugh Jackson got, Hugh Jackson was a Raider. He loved this team. He had the passion for the silver and black. That's the kind of coach we need. I've said it for years, long before this clown took over. that for a Raiders coach, it has to be somebody that has a certain level of integrity, that knows what it's like to bleed silver and black, and that passion for the Raiders and the Raider Nation. We are a different fan base than any other fans out there. There's maybe a few fan bases that could maybe even fucking like come to the table and step up to our fucking knees. What was it? Dr. Dre said to Ja Rule, you got to swing just to hit me in the knees. That's how most other NFL fucking fan bases are. They aren't as passionate as we are, guys. A lot of them are bandwagon fucking fans. You could count maybe the Eagles. They've won a Super Bowl, so there might be some bandwagon fans in there, but I'd say their fans are pretty passionate, you know, hung with their team for a long time through thick and thin, but they've gone to playoffs, a lot of playoffs, you could say, through the last 20 years. You can maybe throw the Lions in there because, you know, you got to be a real football fan to fucking be still rooting for the Lions after all these years. The Browns. Like, there's not a lot of teams out there, guys, that like you sit there with pride, dude, with a amount of pride to where losing should hurt you. I'm sorry. Like, I can't sit here and tell you guys that I feel fluffy and rainbows and whatever. And if someone wants to come at me trying to fucking call me out and sneak diss and act like they didn't say shit, and it's someone I respect and I consider a fucking homie, out of all the guys I don't like, for one guy to fucking say, like, you know, some of that shit, dude, like, nah, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't fucking stupid. I ain't fucking stupid, man. You really think I'm that fucking dumb? Maybe some of your other fucking Vax listeners and some of that shit. I ain't that chump. I ain't that motherfucker. You out of your damn fucking mind, bro. Fucking crazy. I don't like to get like this. I don't, guys. I don't. I want to support this team through thick and thin, and I always will. My opinions and takes will always be my own. That's why motherfuckers are riding my coattails still to this day, fucking copying my shit and the shit that me and Raider Ben built to begin with. If you want the truth, that's where it started. Shout out to fucking Raider Ben. So when I look at all this shit going down, dude, like, I'm always going to have an opinion of what's best for the team. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Davante Adams' contract jumps to like $44 million in 2 years. We got to figure out a way to be in a win now mode. A win now mode. You got Josh McClown telling all of us in Raider Nation, feeding us a bunch of bullshit that he ain't got no anxiety and he ain't fucking worried. Really? Where's your will to win? The commitment to excellence? You're telling me you don't have any fucking sense of urgency for us in Raider Nation? Really? We're going to buy this fucking bullshit from this clown fake motherfucker. Lying to all of us. Really? Everything's fluffy and fucking rainbows, huh? Hey, he ain't worried. Hey, he shouldn't be. He's probably got a guaranteed contract. He'll probably be here another fucking 10 years. You know, we're going to go through a fucking 5-6 year rebuild. Davante Adams won't even be here by that time, guys. Won't even be here by that time, man. Think about this. Something I've been thinking about in this card collecting I'm getting back into. Getting my collection up after some chump fucking stole my shit. I've gone back. I've thought about these eras that the Raiders have had, right? It's almost like 3 eras of great players that we've had. You got the era before my lifetime, okay? Kenny Stabler, the old school dudes of back in the day of the 60s, the 70s, mainly late 60s, but like, you say 70s, okay? Super stud team. Should have won multiple Super Bowls, but the Steelers fucking handed our ass to us in some of those championship games, but at least we got one Super Bowl out of that. And then you have like that 80s era. Get into like Marcus Allen, Howie Long, late 80s, 90s. There was times where we had studs on this team. And then the next era is like Charles Woodson, Tim Brown. Okay. And then there's this huge gap era. When I'm thinking of like football cards of Raider greats that I want to own, there's a huge gap, guys. Until when? After like the Charles Woodson, Tim Brown era, I mean, in the last 20 years, is there really any cards you want to own? until when? As much as I've been critical on Derek Carr, I'm going to put him in this category. Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, now Davante Adams, Max Crosby. So you have a new era. And some of these guys, I know we don't have Carr anymore. Dude, you could even partially throw Darren Waller in there. Some of these guys are or were super studs for our team to help us win a championship. Think about that. Josh Jacobs, Davante Adams, Max Crosby. When was the last time we could sit here and digest and say we had the best or one of the best wide receivers in the NFL? Don't even throw that Randy Moss bullshit at my ass. Don't even throw that Randy Moss bullshit at me, because that motherfucker was a clown. I never wanted Randy Moss, and I hated that motherfucker. He was never going to be a Raider. So I don't want to hear no Randy Moss bullshit. That dude never bled silver and black, and he was never going to be a Raider. But right now, you got Davante Adams, number one, or at least top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. I'm going to say number 1. Josh Jacobs, number 1 running back in the NFL. Do you guys know that? Josh Jacobs is the number 1 running back in the NFL. PFF, I was going to do a separate video on this, but I'll throw it at you. And then Max Crosby. Dude, those are 3 key players that if I want a football card of my team, I want all 3 of those guys without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. But we have a small window with these super studs on our team to win a championship. So yeah, my expectations are going to be a lot fucking higher. I ain't coming in with no rainbows and fucking puppy dogs, guys. I'm not happy with 7 wins. I mean, anybody, if you're happy with 7 fucking wins, dude, best of luck to you. 2 thumbs up, guys. 8 wins, 9 wins. That's horse shit. That's commitment to mediocrity horse shit. And I've said it before. We've been down this road too many fucking times. Anything less than playoffs and a playoff win is horseshit. And you have the best wide receiver in the NFL. Your expectations better be raised. You better fucking raise your expectations, because you have a short window with the best wide receiver in the NFL. And you better believe this staff that doesn't give a shit about cutting and trading people, that they'll cut trade Davante Adams' ass. Maybe not, could be after this next year, but definitely after 2024, which gives us a 2-year window. These guys have no loyalty, man. I'm telling you, they're fucking snakes, bro. They're snakes. And you got our defensive coordinator coming on. I can't even remember what the fuck exactly he said. He said something along the lines, you have to lower expectations and be more patient with these guys to teach them. Dude, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? No, I don't agree. I mean, you got to be patient with the guys to develop, but you got to raise expectations. Raise the expectations. Why not? So you set your bar low, you get 7 wins, and everything's cool. Rainbows and puppy dogs, man. And this is why I won't do this shit professionally. Fuck no. I can't, dude, if I did this professionally for money, I'd have to feed you a bunch of horse shit. And I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be that guy. Fuck no. Everybody else can be that guy. I'm not being that guy. Not today. We start winning. Maybe we have a shot at the fucking playoffs. I'll change my attitude. They signed Josh Jacobs, the best running back in the NFL. Go look at PFF's running back grades. Look at the top 6. I have the numbers written down. I don't have them right in front of me. I could go get them if you guys want, but I did the math. If you look at their top 6 rankings, okay, of Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, they had Jacobs, I believe, at number 4. If you look at all of those guys' stats, okay, and everybody wants to get into running backs and they have to catch the ball and all this shit, dude, Christian McCaffrey only had 464 yards receiving last year. Josh Jacobs had 400 yards receiving last year. So Christian McCaffrey only had 64 more receiving yards than Josh Jacobs. But if you look at the total yards, because you have to look at the whole package, okay, of running and receiving, Josh Jacobs smoked his ass. Josh Jacobs had 2,053 total yards. 12 12 total touchdowns. Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry had 13 total touchdowns, if you count rushing and receiving touchdowns. You take all these guys, at least in the top 6, because I wasn't going to go through all 32. You add up their total yards of their production, their first 4 years in the NFL. Take a wild guess. Out of their rankings for PFF, out of all those running backs, if you add up their first 4 years in the NFL, guess what running back was number 1? Just a wild fucking guess. Somebody tell me. It's my fucking homie, Josh Jacobs, the silver bullet, because he's a dog. Right below him was Christian McCaffrey with total yards. Jacobs had Christian McCaffrey beat by, I think it was like 20 or 30 yards. But that's crazy. Even with Josh Jacobs, you're telling me even with Josh Jacobs' injury and Gruden have to literally pull him off the field with like a separated, fucked up shoulder or whatever, and with Jacobs missing a few games, that Jacobs was number 1 in first 4 years in the NFL with total yards out of all these supposed to be super stud running backs. But PFF ranks him number 4. And I mentioned that because PFF is going off of potential projected, future returns on the running back of what that running back's going to do down the road. Josh Jacobs is 25 years old. You sign him to a 3-year deal, he'll be 28. What age do running backs start falling off? I think it should be a 3-4 year deal. But I'd say running backs fall off around 28, 29 years old. Derrick Henry's like 29 years old. Christian McCaffrey's 27. Josh Jacobs still has a good 3 to 4 years of production to ball the fuck out and to help us win. And if this franchise, I said it since the end of the season, I'm gonna keep repeating this until you guys don't want to listen to me anymore. If they don't sign Jacobs, they're fucking morons. If they sign Jacobs, I'll lay off their ass a little bit. But my expectations aren't being lowered. They got to get this shit done. Josh Jacobs has more total yards than all the running backs in PFF's top 6 at least. That's pretty fucking crazy, guys. Pretty crazy. I honestly, when I did the math and I added up all running backs, like for the top 6 and their total yards, I didn't think Josh Jacobs would be number 1. I'll be honest. I was like, Josh Jacobs is going to be like number 2, 3 probably, maybe number 4. But I wanted to do it anyways. I wanted to see. The numbers don't lie. Josh Jacobs come out number fucking 1. I'm telling you, he's not. Guys like Josh Jacobs don't grow on trees. He's a super stud. You got to go back to Raiders history. What running back could compare to Josh Jacobs? Seriously. Marcus Allen? Napoleon Kaufman? Maybe? Charlie Gardner was a pretty good running back, but we got him from the Niners. Like, we had a couple good years with him, but like his best years weren't with the Raiders. Tyrone Waitley? Josh Jacobs way better than Waitley. I think he's better than Napoleon Kaufman. I think the only running backs that the Raiders have had that are super studs, at least I'll say in my lifetime, would be Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs. So for the all-time Raider greats of like Raider players we love, Josh Jacobs, in my opinion, for running backs has to be top 3. And depending on what he does for the Raiders, and if he helps will us to win and to get a championship, you might want to put him number 2 and possibly number 1 if he can help us get multiple Super Bowls. But that's a big if this clown coaching staff does the right thing and gets this shit done. You have McClown saying like we've never had like a running back like Jacobs. Well, no fucking shit, dumbass. Guys like Jacobs are very rare to find to produce and the kind of heart and soul that guy is. This is the heart and soul of our team. Him, Max Crosby, and Devontae Adams. Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, they got Raider tattoos. Dude, I don't think they just did that to look fucking cool. I don't think they're just like, I want a tattoo. I play for the Raiders. Give me a Raider tattoo. I think they did that because they're like us in Raider Nation. They ride or fucking die. They're like, I'm going to bleed silver and black, and I'm all in to give this team the best that I got every day. And we're going to figure this shit out, and we're going to figure out a way to win a championship with this team. So it's tough, guys. It's tough because when I hear this clown coach come on and feed us a load of bullshit, I don't know. Maybe other players are bought into it. Maybe they don't see right through his ass. You got guys like Darren Waller calling him out, Devontae Adams calling him out. Maybe you can win in modern, what do we want to call this? Corporate football. Because the old school ways are gone. I get it. I don't fit in anymore. They don't want hardcore Raider fans, guys. They want suit and tie motherfuckers and corporate fucking football fans. They don't want us. They sold us out, man. They sold the fuck out, guys. And so did a lot of other people, even content creators. They sold the fuck out for money. And that's cool. Whatever, dude. You be you, bro. Have fun being a fake motherfucker. I see right through your ass. All right. Anybody else? All right. I'll drop this. Well, let's see what time it is. Got like 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to do this. All right. If you guys tuned in, make sure you guys hit like, subscribe. Appreciate that. If you want to sub because you don't fucking like me and I hurt your rainbow feelings, go fucking do that too. I don't give a fuck. But we're going to, I'm going to open up this pack of draft cards. So we'll see what I get in that shit. Okay. And then I got a ton of packs here of Raider cards. I went kind of crazy. I'll be honest with you guys. I went fucking nuts. I got tons of packs. I have not opened of Raider cards. I'm going to open live, but that's going to be on the next. That's going to be like at 9:30 Pacific time. So in half an hour, I'm going to open all those up. And so we'll start a new stream, and then I'll do a giveaway if you guys want to be part of that. And I'm going to give away increments of 5 cards, and I'll kind of get into that, kind of explain what we're going to do. I went nuts, not just for myself, guys. I went nuts. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, my wife's a little mad at me, but I love her to death, and I'm blessed. I have a pretty amazing family and stuff that's supportive. But, I went nuts because, I'm going to spoil myself with some Raider cards. But I want to give back to Raider Nation. I want to try to, even if you're not big on collecting cards, you can still be part of it. I think it's going to be fun, something a little different. And, I'm going to give away some Raider cards. We get doubles, and I bought a ton of cards. There's going to be doubles in there, and I'm going to give back to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So maybe not everybody will like it, whatever. I'm doing something. How many other guys making money off YouTube? They won't give back shit, dude. They're going to give away some free hats that they got for free. They can't even give back to the fucking people that ride or die with them. It's funny to me, dude. Some of these fake motherfuckers, dude, it's just so funny to me. Why is nobody ever giving back to the Raider Nation after all the support in the chats and shit, guys? Like, let's be real, man. Why can't nobody give back and pay it forward? So whatever, they be them. I don't even give a fuck. They can go fuck themselves. I'm going to be me. I'm going to give back to you guys. And we're going to we already got 2 winners up in here, to show you guys what's up with, James Furpo. He won the Raider plaque. So when I go live, maybe I'll bring that on and show you guys what he won. I'm not gonna be able to do a Raider plaque every time. But the giveaway I'm gonna do, like, as far as the football cards, it's gonna be like 5 cards, okay, 5 Raider cards. And like I paid anywhere from like after shipping, because I had to pay shipping. Each card's probably $3 to $5. And then I got to pay for shipping to go from here to someone else. So the giveaway I'm going to do every time I give away 5 fucking cards, like it's like $30 out of my own pocket. And I ain't bitching, but I'm just telling you, I'm just being real. At least between like 20, 25 or $30 each time I'm going to give something away and give back to Raider Nation as we go through this. And I open these cards together after I get done fucking rambling here. So, with that being said, I don't know. I don't have much else to say, guys. I hope I want to let you guys know one last fucking thing. I've never said once, fire this fucking coach, that I can remember. Okay. Sometimes I forget shit, but like, I'm pretty sure I've never said fire this coach. Do I have hesitation about him? And do I bust their balls? Abso-fucking-lutely. This motherfucker has to learn what it means to be a Raider. He's got to learn what it means to bleed silver and black. And stop feeding us a load of fucking bullshit. Because we're not going to take it, dude. Like, there's some guys out there that will. Maybe I'm just getting old and salty. I'm getting old like fucking crusty balls or something, guys. But most of us can see right through it, guys. And how could you not? Right? How could you not, man? I got anxiety. I got anxiety and like, dude, McDaniel's like, maybe Raider Nation has anxiety. Well, no fucking shit, man. We want to win. I mean, like, we have the best wide receiver in the NFL. We got the best running back in the NFL. Fuck yeah, I got anxiety. I want to win. And if he doesn't have that sense of urgency, he needs to go fuck himself. Or he needs to learn what it means to be a Raider and adjust his style to us, the Raider Nation, to win now. Stop this patty cake bullshit trying to lower the fucking expectations to where there's like literally, I feel like there's no expectations for this team. And then you have a bunch of jackasses of Raider Nation repeating the same dumb shit that Dave Ziegler and McClown fucking say. It's like everybody's on fucking repeat and nobody even has their own fucking analytical minds. Like, I can't stand this lame duck bullshit anymore. Where people will pull out the dumbass card. Well, I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach of the Raiders. I don't have a mind to think for myself that we should not have been getting rid of our stud players to win now. I can't do that shit anymore. I can't. Maybe if I'm bringing on a bunch of guests, I'm trying to appease everybody and all this shit, then fine. Fuck it. But I ain't going to be that guy. I'm not. I can't fucking sleep at night if I'm that guy. And I like to sleep at night. So I'm always going to be real. Good, bad, and different. Love me, hate me. I'm going to be me. You don't like it? Go be you, man. Get your vax. Fucking do everything they say. Let them feed you with a bunch of fucking horse shit. I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to tell everybody in Raider Nation what this team should be doing to win. And anything less is a fail. Anything less than fucking playoffs and a Super Bowl, I won't go Super Bowl yet, but anything less than playoffs and a playoff win is a fail. Absolutely. So, I mean, my ring, it's so faded right now. Dude, like my ring, my wedding ring, it's like rubber because I do work and shit with my hands. This is a Raider ring. Like, I bought a Raider ring because how much I love this fucking team. And I know most of us at Raider Nation, dude, like, most of us, dude, we love this team so much. We all have that same drive and will to win, guys. I know we do. But if this clown coaching staff wants to earn our respect and our trust, they got to prove it, and they got to start doing some shit differently. Now, could it happen? Could I be completely wrong about these guys? Absolutely. I'll admit. And I'll look like a jackass, whatever. Could I be right in that these guys made some critical mistakes? Even after getting rid of Derek Carr, we did not need to like do a full rebuild, even with getting rid of Derek Carr, guys. We didn't. I want you guys to really think about that. Just because you get rid of Derek Carr doesn't mean we have full rebuild. So here comes the lame duck card. Well, who else was there? And I'm gonna play stupid and like I don't have an analytical mind. I said it from the end of the season. We keep fucking Jarrett Stidham. We draft Hendon Hooker. I called into the radio show every fucking day. Every fucking day. It's not rocket science, guys. We could have used the money to better our defense. And Hendon Hooker will be a super stud, and he'll be available, if not by week 1, definitely by midway through the season. You guys wait. Mark my fucking words. When Hendon Hooker turns out to be like a Jalen Hurts and a super stud and leading the Lions to the playoffs and a potential Super Bowl, just remember that I was the one guy put my balls on the fucking line to get hammered because I wanted Hendon Hooker when everybody else wanted midget Bryce fucking Young, the bust of the draft, the middle school looking fucking kid. Same with fucking Kyler Murray. I was like the only Raider fan that was like, I don't want that fucking motherfucker. Hendon Hooker is built with something different. I can't exactly explain it. I've broke it down in certain things. I'm telling you, there's certain people in life that are just winners at whatever they do. They have something different within them. And Hendon Hooker is that fucking guy. He has it. He fucking has it. The clutch factor. The guy that's going to give you 110%. Because the way that motherfucker is wired. And not everybody has it. Very, very, very few in this world have what the fuck I'm talking about. Very few. It takes a lot to be that guy and shoulder that shit. But to the people that do, and they have that drive, you'll know them by their fruit and their actions. They're just different amongst everybody else. And Hendon Hooker is one of those guys. Most people, dude, are so dumb, they can't see it. And that's fine. Not everybody's the same, whatever. But to like the people that have a keen eye for shit, they can see the dogs out there that are wired different. They're just built different. The Max Crosbys of the world. As much as everybody fucking bust John Gruden and Mike Mayock's balls, ain't nobody be like, they say it in passing. Like, oh, well, they got Max Crosby. It was luck of the draw, man. Luck of the draw they got Max Crosby. No, it wasn't. That's a load of shit. People are full of shit. Max Crosby, when they drafted Max Crosby, John Gruden and Mike Mayock, what did they say? They said he has a high motor. They said he needs to get a little bit of weight on him and stuff, but they said they really liked him and that he is wired like differently than other guys. And they said it from day one. And then they continued to say that he like never slows down. And now look at him. Super stud. I hope he retires a Raider. But with this clown coaching staff, dude, fuck, how long we got Max Crosby? That's where I'm at. When is Max Crosby going to be on the chopping block? 2 years? So what? We got, Devontae Adams for 2 years, Max Crosby for 2 years, and then they'll just wax fucking Max Crosby, bro. I mean, it's crazy, guys. These guys are out of their fucking mind. And this clown coach has no sense of urgency. Oh, Jacobs did pretty well last year. You think you did that for Jacobs? Come on, bro. Did Josh McDaniels just take credit for the heart and soul that Josh Jacobs has? Because anybody that's a Raider fan, like when he was drafted, like we knew what he got. Like my draft reaction fucking when we got Josh Jacobs, I went nuts. How many people in Raider Nation were pissed off we got a running back in the first round when we got Josh Jacobs? Be honest. Let's be real. How many people in Raider Nation were like, we should not have got a running back? I got names. I could call motherfuckers out. I remember it like yesterday because I was one of the few Raider fans that was excited when we got Josh Jacobs because I saw something different in him. I know he had a couple injury bugs when he came to the Raiders here and there, but there was something different about this dude. I could tell he is wired different. And he balled the fuck out last year. And I don't think it's done. I don't think it's a one and done with Jacobs. He's 25. I don't think he gets the bag and he lets off his foot off the gas. Josh Jacobs the kind of guy where he takes a beating and it just motivates him to go fucking harder. You can't find guys like Josh Jacobs, man. He's so different than like 90 to 95% of motherfuckers out there. You keep guys like that. As much as like I liked Khalil Mack, I wouldn't necessarily say Khalil Mack was even like that. Maybe like a humble leader, deep inside, he had that drive. But like Jacobs, dude, has called out this team, called out motherfuckers, dude, when nobody else has. as much like I don't want to hate on Derek Carr, but that should have been Derek Carr doing what Josh Jacobs was doing for this team. So if you have a guy like that, and if you don't figure out a way to keep that like key piece, cornerstone piece on your team, it's gonna hurt you guys. Zamir White ain't no Josh Jacobs. I'm sorry. He's just not. He ain't got the same vision. He ain't got, maybe he's got the drive. I don't know. But Josh Jacobs, I'm telling you, completely different fucking dude. Completely fucking different dude. So, got 27 people in here in the chat. So, just want to say shout out to everybody. You got Watts Raider up in here. What's up, big dog, man? Yeah. He was awesome, dude. And he didn't have a lot of miles under his like yards under his belt in college, guys. That's what, look at it, dude. He's 25 still, man. So you know, it's just yeah, shout out to Al's Ghost, man. He said Tay broke Tim Tebow's records, but he was throwing the ball. Big Worm, shout out to you, man. Let's see who else in here. We got Raider Nation, Protect the Shield. Hey, if you guys don't know, go sub to this dude's channel, please. Go watch his interview. Not right now, but or don't go watch his interview right now. But he did an interview with Hugh Jackson, and you know, Hugh Jackson, man. I loved Hugh Jackson. I know a lot of Raider Nation didn't, man. You know, I'll say this since you're in the chat, you know, Protect the Shield podcast. Because I know this is what a lot of Raider Nation thinks of. And I can remember this interview like yesterday that I want to touch on about Hugh Jackson. When Hugh Jackson, you know, several things with Hugh Jackson, I'll get off my chest. When the Raiders that year, I think it was 2010, I want to say, or something like that, we almost went to the playoffs. I believe we won all of our division games, but we lost the last game. We didn't go to the playoffs. It was tough. Hugh Jackson did everything he could for this team. And like his emotions that he wore on his sleeve, like he really, really wanted to win for us. And I know all coaches say they want to win, but Hugh Jackson gave 110% for all of us in Raider Nation and for the Raiders, and especially with Al Davis's passing, you know. And that last interview, when he got interviewed and they asked him about the team and going forward, and Hugh Jackson, I'm going to paraphrase, but he said something along the lines of, you know, I'm going to do a lot more on this team going forward. I did not take that as like, you know, he's going to do a lot more for general managing and getting guys like Carson Palmer. I didn't perceive it that way at all when Hugh Jackson said that. I perceived it in a way where Hugh Jackson knew that he did not have enough involvement with the defense, and the defense struggled at times, and that Hugh Jackson essentially was going to, you know, have more accountability on the defensive side of the ball. Because Hugh Jackson was so focused on the offense, he just kind of had to let the defense, you know, and the defensive coordinator do their thing. And everybody, I believe, took Hugh Jackson and what he said out of context because of the Carson Palmer trade. And they're like, oh, he's going to run our team into the ground and all this. And then Reggie McKenzie comes on, and they shit can Hugh Jackson, and Hugh Jackson never even got a fair shot with our fucking team. Never got a fair shot with our team. We were a damn good team even back then, guys. And a large part of that was Hugh Jackson. To me, Hugh Jackson was the first Raider coach that I liked since John Gruden in the early 2000s. First one. All the other coaches I did not like. I didn't think they were Raiders. I didn't think they were going to work out. The one coach that I thought was a great coach that should have been our coach for a long time was Hugh Jackson. He got it. And Mark Davis, I'll be honest, he fucking did Hugh Jackson dirty. Absolutely. Hugh Jackson should have got another chance, guys. He got fucked. Reggie McKenzie went through a full rebuild. And I know Carson Palmer, I know there's a lot of, you know, people that have certain feelings about Carson Palmer, but he went to the Cardinals and balled out. Like, we never even gave Carson Palmer a fair shot. And don't get me wrong, I didn't like Carson Palmer. I never wanted Carson Palmer. But you got to remember, Al Davis died. Like, Hugh Jackson was trying to win for the Raiders. And he did everything he could for us. I don't know. Maybe Josh McDaniels has that same integrity, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't look at him and I feel like he's a Raider. I just don't. And it's not just because he was on the Patriots. It takes a certain kind of person to be our coach, and it's got to be someone different. And Hugh Jackson had that. So with that being said, make sure you guys go subscribe to Protect the Shield podcast and check out his interview he did with Hugh Jackson, because that was, in my opinion, one of the best damn interviews I've ever heard. And I don't want to ruin the whole interview, but he dropped some nuggets in there about Hugh Jackson and talks about the Carson Palmer thing and a lot of stuff, really great interview. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, 10:21. We got like 9 minutes, and then all right. So again, we're gonna go over to this other channel, or not my other channel, but here in 10 minutes, I'm gonna start a new live stream on my channel, and then we'll do this giveaway. I'm gonna open up all these package of Raider cards, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I don't want to do it to like make anybody like jealous or anything like that. I went crazier than I probably should have. I'll be honest with you guys. I went a little too fucking nuts getting Raider cards, but I started looking at like past Raider cards, and I'll be honest, it got me pretty pumped, man. I went through different timelines of like Raiders history. I'm like, fuck, this card's fucking dope. That card's dope. I remember I used to have that card. And so I went a little nuts, but I guess my sickness will be something good for you guys, because I'm gonna give away 5 cards to you guys. We've already given away 2 packs already, or 1 plaque, and then a pack of 5. So appreciate everybody that's in here. So I'm gonna end this because I need a few minutes. I got like 8 minutes, and then I'll start a new live stream. So you guys be patient with me. If you guys could come back, and then you guys go in the chat. So the thing to win for the 5 cards, you're gonna have to put hashtag, not in this chat, and the new live stream I'm gonna do here in 8 minutes. But the new live stream, you're gonna have to put hashtag just win in the chat, and that will enter you. And then we'll do a raffle at the end and give away a 5 card pack. So, I'm still waiting for more. And this is what I'm going to say. This is only part 1, of opening up all these packs of cards that I ordered. This is going to probably be a multiple phase thing, because there's still a shit ton of cards that I'm waiting to come in. So, and I got a lot of doubles of shit. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if it's going to be this go around, but there's going to be some extra Josh Jacobs rookie cards. So, I'm trying to get some cool shit for me, but then put together some cool shit, and I'm going to give it forward to you guys. So, someone might be able to get, Josh Jacobs rookie card. What I'm going to do, because I got so many extra cards, I'll kind of explain it later on too. But what I'm going to end up doing, guys, is I'm going to, for these giveaway, I'm going to, get together all my doubles of cards, and any double that I have, I'm going to give back to Raider Nation. Okay. So I'm going to put, like, essentially what I'm going to do, I'm put all my doubles out and lay them in groups together. Okay. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to start making stacks of 5 of different like genres. So I'm going to try to go super old school. I'm going to try to stay like somewhere in the middle tier, like the Tim Brown, Charles Woodson era. And then I'm going to try to do something like new school, like Max Crosby, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, and there's going to be some cycling I'm going to have to do to get my collection where I need it to be. But my goal is to like be able to give away 5 cards of dope cards. But what I'm going to do is have essentially like packs of 5 that I'm going to mix up. I'm going to essentially make groups of 5. I'm going to put them in like a pack. And then nobody's going to even know. I'm not even going to know what these packs are. And then I'm going to randomly pick a pack of 5 to give away to Raider Nation. So, all right. So appreciate you guys. We'll be back here in like 5 minutes, and then we'll get this shit started. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I'm Hardcore Raider. There's only one nation. That's Raider Nation. Appreciate you guys. I'm Hardcore Raider. Hardcore Raider out.